Which version of Eclipse are you using? Go to help, go to about Eclipse IDE, check your version over here. Tell me which version it is. I'm asking you people, tell your versions.
Yes, sir, it's opening.
Sir, can you show me again that?
Help, about Eclipse IDE.
4.18.0.
Okay, 4.18.0. So that is
Yeah.
good. So if you are using your versions which are above 4.5, you may have some issues with that. So let us put up a legacy support. Legacy support means the way it will work on anywhere. Okay, even if you are having 4.5 and above Eclipse also, so nothing to worry, but do some small changes. Whatever you are having till 4.
17.0.
Okay, that is fine. So do some small changes. When you're working with Spring inside Eclipse, it is not supported. Okay, for that reason we have another IDE, that is our Spring Tool Suite. Okay, Spring Tool Suite is just another package for our Eclipse. So, but there is nothing to worry about that. So what we can do is go to help, go to install new software, and then, sorry, not install new software, go to help, Eclipse Market. Inside this Eclipse Market, you will see almost all the packages or software which are associated with Eclipse. Okay, so once the loading is done over here, my Eclipse is basically configuring. Once it is done, just search Spring. So inside this Spring, you need to install two things. One is Spring Tool 3, Spring Tool 4. I have already installed them, so I request you to install these two. The reason why these two are important is all the STS features are added in Spring Tool 4, and all the annotation based or Spring IDE, whatever the Spring requires, all these things will be added in these two. Okay, Spring 4 and Spring 3. These two add-ons, just you add it to your Eclipse. So once you add it to your Eclipse, you can see over here, this is a boot dashboard. Okay, this we will see what is that in when we are going in our Spring Boot versions, and this is your Spring dashboard. So if you want to create a new project on Spring and all, you can directly create over here. Create a Spring Starter project, create Java project, everything will basically be done here itself. Okay, so those two things are basically possible, and there are few more things also. So let me open up my sample servlet.xml. If you see over here, yesterday someone asked me, how do we get these? Why should we go to internet and download all these? So if you don't want to do that, you can install the Spring softwares which I have shown you right now. And if you see over here, there is a big column over here, and this row is consisting of source namespace. Inside this namespace, whatever you are working on, you can basically select those things. First thing is context, and the next thing is beans. These two things, whatever we have worked, they are basically having over here, right? One is the Spring Beans, one is Spring Context. So context is basically the web address, and Spring Beans are basically Spring objects. Now we are working on MVC. So go here, select MVC. Okay, click on OK. As soon as you select MVC, if you see over here, MVC based lines are added. Okay, and if you see over here, before you used to not have this MVC column. So take this, look at this. When I remove this, automatically my MVC goes. So when I put this on, my MVC comes. So you can go to MVC, and we have already seen, we have created this base package, component package, internal view resolver and all. So now inside MVC, if I tell that I am working based on annotation, I can simply put annotation driven over here. Once I put annotation driven over here, automatically these syntax will be added over here.